Hi at the British Country Music Festival with Megan O'Neill. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. What got you into singing and songwriting and performing?
Oh man, I don't know, I was so young when that happened. I think I just always gravitated towards it.
Yeah.
Kind of always wanted to be singing on the stage, so.
What's your inspiration for your songs?
It changes a lot. I think it depends on like what you're going through at the time. A lot of my songs are very personal, so it'll be what I'm going through at the time, or if I write them, if I co-write the songs, it might be what that person is going through at the time. But it's very dependent on the people that you surround yourself with, or sometimes if you're done touring and you're absolutely exhausted, you can't write about anything. But yeah, it changes all the time.
If you could invite 5 people, musical idols of yours, to a dinner party.
That's the worst question! Oh, should have given me some warning. I mean, it's the best question, but I need to think about it. Oh, musical or otherwise?
Yeah, dead or alive, or either musical or just in general if you...
Okay. Oh man. I would invite Elvis.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he would have so many great stories. I would invite my granddad, actually, on my mother's side, because he was a singer, and everyone always tells me that, like, oh, you're Johnny Murphy's granddaughter, but I never met him. He died when my mum was young. So I would invite him. I would invite Dolly Parton. I mean, of course you would. Oh God, 2 more. I'd probably invite. Oh, I really don't know. I think I would probably invite Ryan Adams.
Yeah.
Even though he's probably not very light at the moment. But he's been a massive inspiration for my songwriting career. And then let's say Casey Musgraves, just for fun.
Just for fun. If you could take one well-known song and put your own country twist on it, which would you choose?
One modern song.
Yeah, it can be modern or it can be a bit of an older.
I put my own country twist on it.
Yeah, that's not country already.
We actually did Heard It Through the Grapevine for a cover for a year with my old band, and it was really groovy. We put some really like country guitar riffs in there, so maybe that one, or like any of the real Motown ones. Amazing.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, your dream venue, where would it be?
One of my dream venues for a long time was the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, but I've played it a few times, which was just magic, absolute magic. I think in Ireland my dream venue is the Olympia Theatre, which is a gorgeous theatre in Dublin, and in America it would be the Ryman.
Yeah. Soon, nice venue.
Soon, yeah, it's gonna happen soon.
What's your favourite thing to do when you're not performing?
Outside of music entirely.
Yeah.
Going hiking with my dogs. I love it. I live back in Ireland now, and it's lovely. There's lots of hills and rivers, and it's just nice to get out in nature.
In the country.
Oh yeah.
So what excites you the most about the British country scene?
I think I'm so excited that we get to create it.
Yeah.
This kind of, because the UK country and Americana scene is really new, it hasn't been done before, so we get to kind of take that genre and make it our own, because we're not writing about tailgating and Bud Light and cowboy boots. It's a different scene over here, and the genre is different. So I think it's really exciting that we're getting to mould that in a way that works for a European market, but also a way that we can hopefully take that to America as well, and they can buy into what we're doing in the UK for country, rather than always just having American artists come here and we can't go there.
Where do you think it'll be in 5 years' time then, the British country scene?
I think it'll be huge. I think it's going from strength to strength, and it's only going to keep growing. The artists in it are absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm lucky enough to count a lot of them as really good friends of mine, because we all would have started at the same time, and all, like, a lot of us would have been kind of dotted around different cities in the UK and gotten to know each other. And they're just so talented, and the songs are amazing, the stories in the songs are amazing, so I think it's just going to keep growing.
What about Megan O'Neill in 5 years' time then? Where do you think?
Oh God. I mean, there's like definitely all the dreams which
Yeah.
are there and very deeply rooted, and I think it's really important to have a vision of where you want to go, and I have that. But also it's really important just to take it day by day
Yeah.
and like stop and pinch yourself sometimes and appreciate where you've come, because it's really easy in this industry to be like, oh yeah, that was great, but what's next?
Yeah.
And you never actually stop and say, God, 18-year-old Megan would be so happy right now. And it's important to do that.
Yeah.
And I know all of us don't do it enough. So I think I'm trying, especially in the last 12 months, to just say, this is great, and I'm really happy doing what I'm doing, and I'm grateful that I can be a full-time musician. And if that keeps happening, and every year you do, you know, some bigger shows or some more main stages or some more, you know, really big festivals,
Yeah.
and the fan base keeps growing, that's all I'd be really happy if that just keeps going that direction.
So what's your greatest musical achievement to date then?
Oh, there's so many, it's hard to choose. I mean, I did some really cool shows this year. I opened for Tom Jones on his
That's gotta be quite
UK
good.
tour, yeah, which was pretty magic. I was so scared. 15,000 people a night, so it was like, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was a real like pinch me moment of like, am I actually doing this right now? But there's been so many. I mean, like, this festival is beautiful, and being a part of this is amazing, and being a part of something in its first year, and you're going to get to see it grow then over the next 5 or 10 years is a great thing. And the people that I've worked with, I had one of my songs in Nashville, which was a big thing, and just loads of, they all add up, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could pick one.
What about the most unusual gig then you've played? The situation or the venue?
I played a gig yesterday. I don't know if it's unusual, but it's definitely not my regular. I had 2 fans who were getting married,
Yeah.
and they asked me would I come and sing
Oh, right.
the song for their first dance.
Oh, that's cool.
So I sang Why I Need You for their first dance, and I got so emotional. And it was like in the Peak District in the UK, absolutely no phone signal. You're like perched in a castle behind a lake, and it was unbelievable. So that was pretty special.
Where can we find you on social media then?
I am everywhere on social media, all over it. I'm on Twitter at Megan O'Neill, Instagram at Megan O'Neill Music, and Facebook I think is Megan O'Neill Music as well. I know there's more social channels, but I have enough in what I've got, so those 3 are great for me.
No worries. Thank you for taking the time out to join us.
Thank you.
No worries, thank you. It's been good.